All right, let's do some best bets. It's best bets. It's best bets. It's time for all the best bets. Still name a top hat McCain. Best bets for the weekend. I already hit on this very briefly in the NFL multi, but Buffalo minus 8.5. They are going to kill the Pats. We're also going to go the under because, boy, can the Pats not score. Like, this could easily be 38-0. We saw it already happen to the Pats this season. I hate it. It breaks your heart. But, yeah, they're not good. So against an AFC foe, AFC East foe, so divisional matches are always, there's actually a couple of divisional matches this weekend, but the over-under for this one is 40. The Patriots haven't scored more than 20 all season. So I feel like Buffalo, after a 14-9, just gross, grinded out, horrible game against the Giants. This is their bounce back spot. The Pats have scored 17, 0, 3, 15, and 17. It's not good.
It's great, Bob.
It's really not good. So I think there's also the point where I think 9 of the last 10 Bills games have gone under on the road, and the Pats haven't covered the line in 9 straight games as an underdog. So this just screams to me, Buffalo minus 8.5, under 40, Packer up, boys. Off we go. That's $3.75. If you also want to throw in just a couple of interesting little, how did Buffalo get those points? Stephon Diggs, anytime touchdown, as well as a Josh Allen, anytime touchdown, runs one in. $19, or you could probably just sub in Cook for Allen and see how you go from there. But I mentioned the Miami game as well. So that Buffalo-New England game is obviously, 4 a.m. on Sunday?
Yeah.
4 a.m. Monday. And we have that awesome Miami-Philly game. So the same game for this one's very straightforward for me. Miami plus 2.5. I think Miami can push the Eagles because this is the best offense in the NFL. Like, best rushing offense, best passing offense, the best offense. It's very simple. Over 48.5 points as well, because I think Miami's defense, as good as it has been, Philly can still at least probably score on them. The Eagles, though, lost Lane Johnson, so one of their best O-linemen, and their offense just sort of fell apart last week. They should be a little bit better. I expect this to sort of be back and forth, sort of the 28-25 sort of game. So I think Miami score enough, let Philly score a little bit. We're still going to go that Tyreek Hill anytime touchdown, the Tyreek Hill 100-plus receiving yards, throw in a Raheem Mostert rushing touchdown for the Dolphins as well. That gets you to $9.50 for a same gamer. I really like that because it feels like they are the two very clear in a way. Most likely on the Dolphins to score touchdowns, I think, this week. And if you're going to ride that and think that you're going to go over and Miami going to win, then boom, $9.50 sounds good.
Why not?
Gentlemen, rate that same game multi.
7.
I'll give it a 9. I was waiting for the bid again.
To press the button.
There's a limit on bits you can have in a show.
Yeah. It's just like, I've actually worn out the button.
Even though I've got one as well.
Nice one. All right, let's go to you then, Stats Guy, before we finish off with the donation from Alex.
Yeah, a bit of an NBL rate my multi. A few of your picks already in there, but I'm just going to put it all together. So our first game tonight is Illawarra Hawks. I'm going to take Melbourne United minus 6.5 there. I'm surprised that the line came in. I think it was 7.5 and 8.5 over the last couple of days. So 6.5 is really good there. They're the best team in the comp. Hawks are very average on offense. Then I'm going to go Southeast Melbourne Phoenix head-to-head against the Bullets. That line did worry me a little bit, as you mentioned. The Bullets have been a lot better than I thought they would be. But that big out in Angers Baines, I think, is going to get the Phoenix over the line, and they're a much better team at home. I think this is going to be my best bet of the week in the third leg here. Adelaide 36ers versus Perth Wildcats minus 4.5. I think that's just a really short line against the worst team in the league. Adelaide, even with DJ last night, I know it was his first game and he actually played pretty well, but I think he's going to score 15 to 20 points and he's not going to make a massive difference in that team. They're still going to be one of the worst teams. So Perth minus 4.5, I think is a really good bet there. And then the last leg, Sydney Kings head-to-head against the Jack Jumpers. I think this will actually be a really good game, but I've got to take Sydney at home. They're still going all right, so I'm going to take them as the last leg, just head-to-head there. 4 legs, rate my multi is $8.43, which I was really happy with. Rate my multi. It's back.
Gerald's awake again. I worry about the Sydney game because we know that Sydney and Tassie just love a crack at each other, right?
It'll be really close, I think, but yeah.
Yeah, so I do appreciate that you've gone with just Sydney at the like head-to-head.
Head-to-head, yeah.
Tassie smashed Illawarra last week, but then lost that super tight one to the Phoenix.
Yeah. I think whoever was the home game here.
That was at home.
Yeah.
Beat United on the road. I feel like Tassie are playing really well, but Sydney, Jalen Adams is like firing up. I'd probably...
That's all right. You can rate it whatever you want.
It's really good. It's such a good game too, so I'll be watching that one. Look, I'll give you your multi probably a 6.5 just because I do worry about the Kings, but like I'd very easily see them winning that at home. So.
Yeah, nice
one. All right. You want to rate that one, Alex? What do you reckon?
CJ Bruton scoring average.
He's the coach of Adelaide, so 0. Right.
0.
Let's do it. Time for everybody's favourite spot on Fridays. Donation. This one might actually win. Donation.
All right. Start off with some EPL. Arsenal to win, Notts Forest to win, Brentford to win, Newcastle to win. Then some Cricket World Cup. Sri Lanka against Netherlands, the Poms to beat South Africa. Across to the horses. Randwick Race 5, number 12, commemorative to win. I said this on Hold All Tickets yesterday. This filly could be my favourite horse. I'm sorry, fangirl. It's not you. It's me. I just like the new shiny toy. Randwick Race 6, number 1, Dashing Legend to place. I think it's really well set up here to run a good race first up. Won over the track and distance first up last preparation and is with a new stable. And no offence to her old stable, they're going terrible. Joe Pride is absolutely flying. Caulfield, race 2, number 1, Riff Rocket to get the job done. He's about $1.50, but he should absolutely cane this field. That donation comes in to $108.84. If you want to throw Dashing Legend in to win, it's $270.89.
That is definitely a donation
How
total.
is the donation half of that other multi?
I don't know.
That's crazy.
It's happy the donation's back to its former glory after last week's.
I blame the UEFA for all that because they decided to have international weekend just again in the 6th week of the EPL. Seriously.
I am slightly worried about Poms versus South Africa, actually. It's one of those cricket leagues. We've seen the Poms, they lose to Afghanistan. Like, South Africa are going to back their batting.
Yeah, but this is the bounce back for the Poms, I reckon. They're just like, that was a mistake.
I feel like the South Africans are like just kind of vibing a little bit, though, at the moment. So. Yeah. I know that's like the one thing that I'd sort of be slightly worried about. Who are Brentford playing again?
But yeah, I think they're actually weirdly high priced, $1.75. But I think they should win at home.
But at home they should beat.
I agree.
Nice. $108. Don't know about the horsies, but that's pretty good.
Yeah. Speaking of horses, Canberra race 7 today. Let's go, Cliff House.
Oh, Cliff
Let's
House.
go.
Because it's a cliff. Dun, dun, dun. House. Love it.
Yeah.
I will give the donation probably a 6. I actually don't mind it because like a couple of horsies there for the win-win and the place. Pom South Africa probably is the one that gives me pause, but very easily could see England bounce back and win that. Sri Lanka over the Dutch. That would be hilarious if the Netherlands suddenly had more wins.
Again, yeah.
It'd be amazing. So I'll pay that. What do you reckon, stats guy?
I'll give it I'll give it an 11. I really like it. I might get on it.
And I'm leaving Cliff House out of the donation because we need a winner. Like, as in myself and my father, we desperately need a winner. So Stats Guy knocked off the price. He took the $6.50. He's currently $3.10.
I did not. I haven't bet on it yet. I was
$6.50 into $3.10 at whatever. 5
I wish I got it at $6.50.
So do I.
Imagine what you could be buying instead. For free and confidential support, call the number on the screen or visit the website.